Aloha, this is Sky, the Soulful Progressive with FNN, Feminist News Network, the feminist news that's right for you. Welcome to Sky in the Rainbow Room. All right, giving you that soulful news you need, yes indeed. And if you haven't told a friend to like and subscribe today to get it that soulful way, please do tell them to subscribe today. And click that name, Feminist News Network, below, and you can see a whole lot more videos. All right, now, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk to a man that is from Atlanta that runs the Hawaii Comic-Con and many other events throughout America and globally. Now, we're going to talk to him and check out his feminist side. All right. Now, let's speak to the mind of a Comic-Con man, and then we'll see what he really understands. All right, and then we'll discuss. Peace. Aloha, this is Sky with the Soulful Progressive with FNN, Feminist News Network, and we're here today with Marlon Stodgehill, the founder of KawaiiCon and other great Comic-Con events here, mainland and globally. So we've asked him a very important question today as the founder of Comic-Con, and that is, what influences you to become the great Comic-Con man you are? All right.
So to give a basic answer to the question, what began us looking at doing conventions in general was at other conventions that we volunteered for at the time. The main one that we found was that there were kids, a lot of younger people, who were being inspired and moved by coming to the convention. So it wasn't just a celebration as much as it was an experience of growth for a lot of people. Then, looking over the convention scene, we found out back in early 2003 that there was no anime convention here on the island. And because of that, we started looking at founding a convention here on the island for the local community and to see how it would grow. And we've been very fortunate that it's done very well.
Because Comic-Cons have been around for a while. It's kind of amazing that it just started in 2003.
Right. What it is that there were some smaller conventions that did come through, but those conventions pretty much came once and just left. So we had a commitment for a multi-year plan to have the show service the community as best as can. And one of the reasons where we were able to do that was because we don't focus on money. We focus on quality of product, common sense growth, and the fulfillment of the fans as best we can. So that's been a big thing of ours too.
Yeah, well, helping the keiki, which means children, it's an awesome thing to have a commitment toward the children.
It serves two purposes. And if you're smart, if you're able to fulfill the needs of your audience while at the same time nurturing their want to come back, well, it helps both sides. It's still a business, but then you have the ability to feed minds as well as generate income for vendors, participants of the artist alley, guests. It should be a circle. It should be a fulfilling circle instead of it just feeding those people.
Do you do scholarships?
We don't do scholarships.
I like to see like a graphic artist kind of like Comic-Con scholarship grow out of it.
Well, you know, it's interesting that you say that. While we don't have anything like a scholarship, one of the things that happens is, and that's part of the reason why I mentioned how it influences people, we make sure that every kid has the ability to be in contact with those artists. And a lot of times, just that level of stewardship really helps propel them forward. The only difficulty that we have with doing a scholarship is because we don't actually get paid doing this. Yes, the show does bring me out. It does. And so that is nice. But we don't pay ourselves with the show. It's one of the reasons why we've been so successful is that we keep almost all the profits into motivating the show.
Now, what's the main brand name to the company?
So the name of the company, funny enough, the parent company is Dyad LLC. Because
Dyad LLC. So for those that love the Comic-Con and you know you have it, now it's the time to donate that scholarship money. to them. I just gave you the name. All right.
And that parent company controls KawaiiCon, which is the main direct focus is Japanese media and culture. And then we have our show Comic-Con Honolulu, which is the first week of August, which is our multimedia show, which pretty much encompasses almost all other fandom outside of anime.
Awesome. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're visiting and creating something that's spiraling into a positive genre for the kids and motivating them here. So what do you look forward to in the future with your Comic-Con events? And what are you doing in the mainland?
The main thing that I want to do in the future is I'd love to see a little bit more of a growth into workshops. It's funny you went to a scholarship. I think a lot can be done towards having events that actually does teach something. I think that might be a good level to look at next. But to be totally honest, it is always a challenge on keeping up with trends, things that still motivate people. And that still is a little bit of a challenge. It's something that we have to kind of stay on our P's and Q's.
Yeah, as an older geek, it's hard to keep up. I'm gonna let you know. But that's why I love going to these events, because it keeps you on top of what's going on, thanks to people like you. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you for your time. This is wonderful.
All right. So if you want to know what a true feminist is, you got one right here. All right. Thanks.
No worries.
All right. That was an interesting interview, wasn't it? He really told it the way it T.I. is. I know that's right. Now, he could have said a little bit more, and you know what for. But we're going to go ahead and accept what he said anyway. But if you agree with what he said and enjoyed the interview from a feminist point of view, just leave comments below and let me know at FeministNewsN@gmail.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. And remember, I'm that Soulful Progressive on Twitter and Patreon. Yeah, Feminist News Network on Patreon. And if you want to donate to that one-woman team, yes indeed, that's PayPal me, Feminist News Network. Thank you in advance for that. And I want to say, in this era of hate, it is good to participate and at least listen to those that do. Participate, that is. I know that's right. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And thanks for turning on Feminist News Network. Let's hear it for the news crew. Woo, woo. All right. Peace.